I've been like, Numi's been, this is my favorite part. Numi's like, I'm gonna introduce you to our food, the culture of America, some American food. And then she's been showing me Mexican food, Japanese food.
Better buy Giri a cleaning book. Okay, how to fumigate
And then we
your
had
home.
like Indian food too. Better get Giri some. That's so fucked up. What's with this Giri stray? Hello? What did Giri do? What? Yeah, it's like, we're gonna teach you. And then it's like, there's Japanese food, Indian food, Mexican food. And I'm like, well, and then occasionally we get, I tried Denny's yesterday, and the pancake is very sweet.
Something that Giri would like? You're gonna need to look at ancient archaeological sites, not bookstores.
What?
Oh, and if we're doing food recommendations, I suggest ceviche.
Ceviche.
It's like a seafood salad,
Ceviche.
though it usually does have lime.
Oh.
Who knows, if you like tequila shots with lime, you might like ceviche with lime too.
Will you believe me if I tell you? Oh, sorry. I don't know where that yawn came from. Oh, would you believe me if I tell you that I have not drank that much? Like, I don't drink too much. I'm actually a water drinker. Do you believe that? Welcome to the Scamby ship. Welcome, welcome. Ceviche. I'll say it out loud, because eventually if I say it out loud, Numi will remember it.
Denny's is the best for late nights after drinking. Nothing beats it.
Oh my god. Well, I wasn't drinking, but it was late night. And I went to Denny's, and then I got... This is my first time seeing a hash brown look like that. But the hash brown here is like shredded potatoes that is like boiled and then like cooked, right? But then like if you cut it, it becomes like shredded potatoes. Usually in my country, the hash browns are like kind of semi-mashed a little bit.
Maybe try Indonesian food in US so you can be a judgmental about it.
Why would I try Indo food in America right now? Honestly, maybe I will be a judgmental. I tried the Western Indomie and it's not the same. I was already being a judgmental ass about it. Like, I tried American Indomie and it's still good, but it's very garlicky. You know, like real Indomie, like Indonesian Indomie from the world of Indonesia does not taste garlicky. It tastes MSGE and full of additives. Yep. And it's delicioso. What's your favorite food from Subway? I rarely go to Subway. Oh my god, cornbread. SCP. I don't know how the hell you reminded me of this one exact thing. I bought cornbread. First of all, chat, I remember I told you guys I really want to try cornbread. Cornbread does not taste or look like corn. The closest thing it is to resemble corn is the fact that it's somewhat yellow, but it doesn't look like corn. It doesn't taste like corn. It tastes like cake. Cornbread tastes like dry sponge cake. That's number one. Number two, it's like salty. It's like savory bread. And I will tell you my honest to God opinion on cornbread, okay? So when I first got it, I was expecting something more like soft or moist.
To be fair,
or
the
sweet.
US has a lot of
Something like
Americanized
that.
foreign foods. Also, Cracker Barrel is good for a southern breakfast imitation.
Ooh, Cracker Barrel.
Bro, the Indomie you sent tasted electric, bro. It's so different than us Indomie.
I know. Indomie from Indo is different. It has more MSG and more bad for your health. But I tried cornbread. I took one bite and it was so fucking dry. You know, like in those movies where they go ding 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 and then like a dust ball rolls through and you know it's dry because it's the desert, and then they just had to have a camel in there somewhere, and then like the world is somewhat wavy because it's so hot and dry. It was so fucking dry. I felt like my mouth was like that.
One of the very few foods actually invented in America is Chinese takeout Homchi 300.
True. That is
because cornbread uses cornmeal, which is grain corn.
cornmeal.
You guys should go find a legit barbecue place with brisket, ribs, and actual made from scratch cornbread. Next level.
Whoa.
One thing we do in the South with cornbread is the morning after we make it, we break some up into a bowl, pour milk in it, and top it with sugar. Michi,
like wheat?
normal bread also doesn't taste like flour.
Normal bread doesn't taste like flour, but cornbread, I was assuming, is gonna taste like corn. Not because, like, oh, but it's... the word corn is in the name. Like if I go chocolate bread, what do you expect? You know, if I go like, hey guys, would you like some chocolate bread? You'd expect chocolate, right? If I go strawberry bread, you'd expect strawberry flavored bread. If I say cornbread, I'd expect corn flavored bread. Either way, it was really dry. And that was my first impression. And I was like, yuck. I don't really like sponge cake. So I was like, yuck, I don't like that. It's so dry. It tastes savory. I ate the whole thing. That's one thing I realized. It's not about the taste for that one. It's the feeling. Like I really like the feeling of the cornbread in my mouth. And then as I'm like chewing it and I swallow it, it makes the glug sound, you know? It's like the texture, yeah.
Wait until Michi finds carrot cake.
I ate carrot cake. The carrot cake here is so fucking sweet. It is so much sweeter than the carrot cake we have in Indo. It's kind of crazy, but a hot dog
doesn't taste like a dog, does it?
You know, and who set that culture? Who set that up? Have you thought about that? Maybe I would have called it like sausage bread, but no, people are trying to be creative. But the carrot cake in my country is not as sweet as the carrot cake in America, bro. Numi introduced me to something called a Twinkies. It's like a snack. So it's like a cake. It's like a roll-up cake. And it's called Twinkies. And it is literally, and I'm not kidding, one of the sweetest. It's like condensed sweetness, okay? Like, you know, every single sweet food in the world condensed into a roll in a package. That's what Twinkie is. You can deep fry that. I saw a Twinkies milkshake. It is so sweet.
Baja Blast is just menthol minty citrus. You either love it or loathe it.
I can't wait to try. Yeah, it was sugar. I was shocked. There's a lot of things one thing that I noticed.
Search for a Puerto Rican restaurant and ask Mousy what to eat.
Oh, Puerto Rican restaurant. I ate like a boiled grilled jalapeno. It tasted really good. Aside from that, have you tried root beer? I have. We have root beer in Indo. I remember back then when I was younger, I thought root beer was beer. So then I drank root beer and then I thought I was drunk. But in reality, I was just really fucking gassy because root beer is like soda, right, chat? But when I was younger, I thought that root beer was beer. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm so drunk. I'm so drunk right now. And then I was just really fucking gassy.
That only two food items never go bad. One is honey. And the other one is a Twinkie Cheer 300.
Bro, that I took a bite of the Twinkie and I couldn't do it. It was just too sweet, man. It was just so fucking sweet. Fallout food, the only thing that will survive a nuclear apocalypse is cockroaches and a Twinkie. It is so insane for what?
Michi, since you like cornbread, they have different flavors you can try, like jalapeno and cheese, garlic and onion, or my personal favorite, scallion and cheddar. Mishimoki heart.
I wonder if I can find it. Oh, I tried a charcuterie board as well. So I tried to make my own charcuterie board yesterday. So then I went out, right, and I bought some, like, we still have our, like, the chips, like the crackers part. We still have that. So I went out and I bought Gouda cheese and a box of grapes. And then Kamimi came over and I was already I was eating some grapes. I fed the grapes to Numi. I fed the grapes to Kino. And then Kamimi came over. So I was about to give Kamimi some grapes. And there was mold on the grapes. Not all of the grapes had mold. Just like 5 had like mold on the grapes. And I was so glurm. I was so excited. I was like, I can't wait. Tonight, I'm going to watch some movies. I'm going to make a mini charcuterie board with my grapes and my chips and my cheese. Wash your produce. It had mold. Yeah, I literally, Remy died. I literally ooged. I ooged and died. Was it from Gary's? Bro, I miss Gary, man. I want to give Gary something. I'm gonna give Giri something when I get my hands on her. You know what's insane? Recently, I've been eating so much, and who the fuck said matcha flavored grape? First of all, it's white. Okay, it's Mold on the
I
grapes
find
were
it funny
white.
that in Ireland Subway bread is legally
See.
not considered bread, but it's instead classified as cake.
Really?
Try mayo with grapes on a bread. It's good.
Try mayo with grapes on a bread. It's good. I haven't even been eating bread too much here. I ate pancakes and waffles and tortillas. Yeah, I haven't been eating bread around here. Chat, what do we want? What do we want for tonight's meal? Hold on, let
Hey
me take
Michi,
another
did you
drink
hear
of
about
tea.
HoloDay? HoloLive is going to start streaming on Twitch. We have to come up with a great raid message for Ollie's very first Twitch stream on the 20th of November.
Wait, what? The HoloDay. Holo is going to start streaming on Twitch? Kuwait? Who's gonna go to Twitch?
Kiara.
Who else?
Uamoko too, I think.
Wow.
For the EN. Gigi.
Oh, it's their EN streamer. Ollie is ID though. All on the front page. Damn. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. If they ever wanna hang out, we're always here.
Was
Over
this
at
before
Twitch,
or
sad
after
face.
TwitchCon?
Do you think they can tell when I'm next to your face?
Yeah, because my face is slanted. Yeah, every time you see my neck stay like this is because her
Hello
face is really
Numi,
right
we
here.
could hear you there.
Said, hello, Numi. We could hear you there. What to get for dinner? Oh, they recommended there's a dessert of rice and milk.
Chia 300 hi Michi,
What?
Numi,
What's the name,
Numi,
chat?
has Michi eaten, slept, and been watered?
Numi, has Michi been eaten, slept, and been... Yes. Well,
I've been feeding her and watering her so much that she thinks she's fat now.
yeah.
It's annoying.
I've gotten fat now, chat.
Ugh.
I'm a fat baby.
Arroz con leche. I love that shit.
What? What?
Arroz con leche.
That. Can we try that? Yeah. And also, there's another secret other thing.
Last bits from me, but have you had Arizona tea yet?
I've been telling
It's
you
the
about
best canned drink you can get.
Arizona tea.
We've been
It's
telling you about it
99
for
cents
weeks.
and comes in so
We
many
actually tried to order
different
it yesterday and they
flavors.
forgot it in our
The
order.
perfect working man's drink.
Oh, an Arizona tea. We have Arizona tea in Indo, but I'm not the biggest fan of sweet or flavored drinks. I'm not the biggest fan of like drinks that has like flavor.
Almost
I
all
like
of HoloLive English will go on Twitch, but also some of ID, including
Oh.
our favorite zombie.
Wait, including our favorite zombie. I can't wait for them to come over. Well,
Plus 1
Come
gram
on.
of weight, and Michi thinks she is fat peepo fat.
honestly, we went. Oh my god, have I told you guys this story? We went to a spa, and I want to go to the spa again. But we went to a spa, and then we had to be like butt naked, right? Like everyone. Have I told you guys the spa story? I forgot if I did or not. I'll tell you this. Finally, the spa story. No, okay. So basically, we went to the spa, and it's so fucking good.
And you better
It's a
stay the
beautiful
same
spa.
weight when you come back
Whoa.
to Indo-Ragi Chia 300.
I'll do my best. Like we went to the spa thing, and I like the saunas. I'll tell you the story about that one. But one part that happened was in the end of it. We were all taking a shower, so then we can like leave the spa. And then I was taking a shower. I walked out, and then I saw this big machine. So it's like a metal plate, and there's like, I know what a weigh scale looks like, but this is like a big one. Like they have a screen and everything, right? And I've never seen that before, because usually a weigh thing is like, it's a square on the ground with like a stick that like moves like a clock. But this is not like that. It's like a scooter. It's a scooter with a square metal plate on the floor. So I was like, whoa, and it's huge. It's fucking massive. So I was like, wow. And I wanted to see what it does. And out of nowhere, this lady is butt naked, like nothing, not no undies, no towels, butt naked woman walks up, and I think Fleur, but she's an old woman. She well, not old, but an older woman. But she walks up towards me. I don't think she speaks English, because she didn't speak English to me. But then she was like saying something. She leans over, and I was like, damn, like, listen, man. No matter the age or the look, I don't look at naked women. It's, as a woman that likes women, looking at naked women kind of feels wrong. Like, every time I go into a women's changing room, I low-key feel like an imposter a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, I kind of want to be respectful. I don't want to look at that. So I'm like trying to look away. And she leans over and then she like clicks some buttons on this machine and boom, boom, the fucking machine turns on, right? Yippee. So now I'm like, oh, it's a weigh scale. And I'm like, oh, that's what it is. And I'm like, thank you. And she looks at me again, butt naked, and goes, go on to me. She was like, go on. And I'm like, oh, no, it's okay. I was just looking at what this was.
Michi, the part about you being a 2 meters buff dude is just a bit. Remember that.
No, okay. I was like, no, I just want to see what this is. Like, I don't want to step on it or anything. It's fine. And she's like, no, please, I insist.
Tier 300, I look forward to the day when Michi's IDGF and USGF meet in Indo. Unless you can get zombie to USA.
USA. Yeah, that... She literally was like ushering me to step on the weigh scale because she was waiting in line to step on the weigh scale. And I was like, damn, here's one thing you need to know about me, right? I cave under peer pressure. So I was like, damn, maybe I'll do it. But I didn't want to do it, but I'll do it because this naked, kind lady just turned on the weigh machine scale and asked me to step on it. So I'm like, all right, I'll step on it. And for some reason, it wasn't in LBS, chat. It was in kilograms. Let me fucking convert it myself, actually. It was not in LBS. I thought it would be at LBS. I stepped on the weigh. And for those of you that don't know, my usual weigh is around 41 kilograms. That's around 90 pounds, right? That's how much I normally weigh at a good day. And I've been eating a lot, chat. And you're going to be so proud. You're going to be very proud. I weigh 43 kilograms. Okay, kg to a libus. How much is that? A whopping 94 pounds. I've gained. Okay, I know that's it, chat. Okay, for those of you that say that's it, you haven't been here for long. Chat knows how hard it is for me to gain weight and maintain it. And I think I've been maintaining that way. Like, I've been actually maintaining it recently in America. In America, I've been maintaining that way. Usually, I gain weight and I lose it in a week. Because I'm like, hey guys, funny story. I'll be like, chat, I've gained weight. And then a week later, I'm like, guess who got stressed? And then I whoop all the way down. I heard someone say when you're in love, you gain weight. Or maybe it's because she keeps bringing me this massive size food. And I don't like wasting food. And I don't like not finishing it. But I've been... Johnny! Here's another story in that spa, by the way. There were saunas, right? And oh my goodness, chat. There were so many saunas. The fucking saunas are big oven pots. Like, when I say sauna, you might think it's like a room, like a wooden room with like a little coal thing, and then you sit and then you like, psh, right? No, the sauna that I went to is a big oven.
Cave under peer pressure, you say?
Big.
Well, now we're pressuring you. You will maintain this weight or we get angry. Yeah.
I will. If anything, I'm trying to see if like I can gain a little bit more. So if I lose, it's not that much. But basically, the fucking sauna here, I felt like fucking Gretel from Hansel and Gretel stepping into that. It's a massive like stone oven. So I went into the sauna, and for the first time in a month since like I've been here, my skin had color, chat. You know how many times like I went to a makeup store a couple of days ago to buy like some skincare products,
Numi,
and she was like,
300, keep feeding her. Let her be more than bones.
No, you want to know something? I will talk about this, right? Let me... Here, hold on. 1 second. I will mute TTS. TTS is muted for the time being because I want to tell you this story. I went to a makeup store. One thing I realized, the problem in Asia, and I will be very honest about this, the problem in Asia is if you go to Asia, right, and you have a darker skin tone, you have like 4 options at best. Because a lot of our shades are like paper white, ghost white. Like they're very pale and light. If you have like brown skin, you get like 3 to 4 options, girl. Like there's not a lot here. And then I go to America, and that issue is the same here, but the opposite. I went to a makeup store, and this lady looked at me and she was like, "You're pale." And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, "No, like you're really pale. Well, this is our lightest shade." And then she puts it on my skin, right? And it looks like she's trying to write something. Like her palest shade is a tangy yellow. that isn't my skin shade. By the way, it wasn't. And then she put on another. She's like, oh, you can mix it with this. And she puts on and she mix it. And somehow it gets darker. Like, no foundation actually fits my...
God, I'm so fucking pissed.
Are you okay? What happened? What happened?
This stupid... Okay, I am one more Uber Eats fuck up from calling somebody. I'm about
What fuck up? What fuck up?
Bro, he's like messaging me. He's like, I can't find your house. I'm like, it's right there. And he's like, I don't know where that is. And I'm like, it's right there. And then he's like, he's sending me a picture, and it's a different fucking neighborhood, right? Like, it's a different neighborhood. And I'm like, sir, you're not anywhere near me. And then he's like, but that's where navigation took me. I'm like, what? I don't know what you want me to do about that. Like, the address is this. And then he sends a picture. It's the wrong fucking address. I'm like, it's not my address. And then he's like, can't you come here? And I'm like, I don't know where the fuck you are. And so I was just walking down the street to the other neighborhood. And then I see this guy drive past me to this house on the corner with the same, like, general look of my house, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, sir, that's my order. And then he's ignoring me, and he's putting it on the door of this random house to take a picture of it to show proof that he put the food at the door. And I'm like, sir, that's not my house. Sir, that's not my house, sir. And then he's just looking at me, and he's speaking gibberish to himself, and I'm like, sir, that's my food. And then he takes a picture of it, and then he looks at me and he's like, sorry. And he just gets in his car, starts gibberishing off, and just speeds away. And I'm just like, and then I just do the walk of shame back to the house. And you know what, guys? I do it again because she's been asking for this shit for days, and I told her that I would make sure she'd get this fucking... If I didn't find... I was about to...
No, it's okay. Thank you so much.
I need to go to the gym, I think.
Oh.
There's been too many mishaps.
She needs to punch something.
Too many mishaps happening this morning.
I was like, we have some people coming over soon.
Because our AC is broken. Our fucking AC is broken, y'all. I'm literally... it's so...
You know what's so funny, chat? I realized that the AC was broken earlier than she did because for the first time, I felt comfortable in this house. But yeah, basically, chat, I went to the sauna. It was so warm, and I had such a good time at the sauna. Everyone was dying. I went there with Numi, Avery, and Kino. And in the sauna, right, everyone was like they were having a good time. The first people to leave the sauna was Numi and Avery. They just kind of left. And then it was just me and Kino. And I looked at Kino. I'm like, hey, Kino, if it's too hot for you, you can leave. It's fine. Like, I'm just going to be here for a little bit. And Kino's like, no, it's okay. I'll accompany you. I won't leave until you leave, Michi. And I'm like, aw, thanks, man. So I sat down, enjoying the sauna. Basically, Kino was sitting there and he's like, I'm not going to leave until you leave, Michi. I will accompany you. I'm like, okay, bet. So I sat there. 2 minutes later, Kino looks at me and he was like, are you leaving anytime soon? I'm like, no, not yet. You can leave if you want. He's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. And I'm like, okay. We sat there again and he's like, you know what? Fuck you. And then he left. He's been like, yeah, no, I can't do that. So then he just left. And I was like, what? I was literally marinating in there for like half an hour. He was like, nah, I'm out. But it was so good. For the first time, finally, I could take a nap there. Like, people were like sweating and dying. And after 25 minutes, my first sweat appeared. Like, I wasn't sweating at all until 25 minutes. And then I started like sweating a little bit. And I'm like, finally, it feels so good. And then people already left at that point. It's so, I miss the fucking heat, man. I missed that shit. I left and I had color on my skin. I'm finally not only pale. I went to a makeup store and the lady was like, wow, you're really fucking pale. And I'm like, yeah. And you know what makes it worse? The lady that was talking to me was also pale. So I'm like, girl, you are also pale. Like, we are both pale. She's like, you don't like going outside, do you? And I'm like, it's not that. How the fuck did you think I got here? Yeah, I went outside, didn't I? It's genetics. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, what is this fucking friendly fire ass conversation, girl? I'm like, But if I held your hand right now, we are literally the same shade. What are you talking about?
Numi is
I
great.
see it.
Thank you for not killing her with the golf cart, despite your best efforts.
I only almost fell once. The rest, oh, that's another story. Let me do this while I set up. So that's another story. We went to the golf thing and she was like, you should drive the golf cart. And then I drove the golf cart because you can drive it on the grass. And then Avery was like, stop. There are some parts of the grass you can drive in, but you see this good grass, you can't drive on the good grass. And I'm sitting there and I was like, oh, I see. And then 30 minutes later, right? Literally nothing happened. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I like, you're right. I didn't know. So I drove away. And ever since then, like I stayed away from the grass. 30 minutes later, out of nowhere, unprompted, Numi just started bawling her eyes out. Like she started fucking laughing really hard. And then she ran up to me and she was like, oh my God, you can't see the good grass. You're colorblind. And I'm like, yeah. Well, did it just dawn on you right now? And then there's parts where like they're like, oh, the goal is that red flag. And I'm like, oh, okay. Wow, that's far, isn't it? And then Numi just starts laughing and she's like, haha, you don't know where I'm pointing. And I'm like, no, I see it. That flag was not red, apparently. And I'm like, right, correct. And she was like, that's what, because the good grass and the not good grass is literally the same fucking color to me. Like, it's the same hue. So I'm like, yeah, okay. And then she noticed it 30 minutes later. She's like, oh, that's why you can't see. I saw it though, because it's cut different. The good grass is cut like really straight. The bad grass has like pointy edges. That's how but I have to really look. Like I'm driving and I'm like looking at like the grass quality. And he's like, I forgot. You can't see it. God damn, man.
Quick word from our sponsor, me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Passion that tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion-fruit mango. So yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you a Numi supporter that had no idea about the fact that Numi VTuber has merch? No way. Well, have I got something swag for you. That's right, guys. We've got some of these, and some of these, and some of... Oh, never mind. That one's already sold out. But there's plenty of stuff that won't sell out. Should you decide to check out Numi merch at uwumarket.com/Numi. Yippee! Get your swag merch today. Okay, you can put down the Glock now. I did it. Don't forget to subscribe. Rate this 10 out of 10 stars. And give love to Bao.